It's been almost a year, and when I came back, I didn't think that anything that I went through, I was going to be able to go through. I always thought because my mom was in church and, you know, she prayed for me and her prayers always covered me, that I wouldn't be able to go through anything. And when I came back, I ended up moving into my apartment. I was working 2 jobs. At the time, you know, my jobs was what I wanted to do. You know, I was focused on paying my rent and everything. Throughout that time, I ended up losing both my jobs. Losing both my jobs, I was losing my apartment. Now I have 3 kids, you know, I'm a mom. The stress starts. At the time that I lost my jobs, it was Christmas time. My kids weren't gonna have a Christmas this year. And as a mother, you know, that hurts you. And even though it's materialistic, you know, it still hurts you that you can't see your kids have Christmas gifts and you can't see your kids have what they want, you know? And my mom always told me, you know, get on your knees, pray. At the same time, I was going through relationship problems. I was losing a lot of my friends. And I remember myself in the bathroom this day, about to pop a bottle of pills, about to commit suicide because I couldn't take it no more. I couldn't deal with it no more. No one to talk to, no one to run to. Everybody left me in a time of need. And I remember the words of my mom. And I remember that day, I just sat in the bathroom and I surrendered it all to God. Believing that He was going to hear my prayers.
Yes.
Let me tell you, it's a struggle.
It is.
It's a struggle because I'm still battling. But God ended up blessing my kids. My daughter's teacher donated $500 for my kids to have a Christmas. Okay? This Christmas, they opened gifts. God took the broken heart that I had and He healed me. And yes, throughout life, we're going to go through trials. We're going to go through tribulations, okay? It's not perfect. The walk through Christ is never going to be perfect. And that's something that I'm understanding now. But for those out there who are struggling and those out there who are going through it, I'm telling you, do not lose hope. I was on my hands and knees every day fasting, and I didn't even know how to fast. I was just being obedient. I was supposed to graduate in 2006. I dropped out, never got my GED. By the end of this year, I am truly a graduate of 2013. I was church hopping, looking for a church, telling God, please help me. Help me find a church that I'm going to feel comfortable in. Help me find a church that I'm going to feel the Spirit. I ended up at Boneta's church, which he's a very good pastor. Then I ended up at Ozzy's church. Well, somebody started stalking me, so I had to leave there. Well, my friend Victoria invited me here. And, you know, that day I was going through some things, and I was telling God, you know, I want to go to church. I just don't know what to do. I wasn't going to come, and I ended up coming. And let me tell you, as soon as I walked through them doors, I felt so comfortable. Everybody greeted me. Everybody showed me love. I've never, and I tell the pastor all the time, I've never been to a church where I felt so comfortable. Where I can walk up here, and yes, I'm nervous, but I can speak to you guys and know that you guys ain't judging me because you've all been through something. So, you know, I want to tell the pastor thank you.
I'm sorry, let me sit down.
Sit down, Pastor. She ain't done yet.
And, you know, just for everybody who's struggling, yes, I may be young, and yes, you know, sometimes older people probably think, you know, we've been through more, we know, but I'm telling you, don't lose your hope. Don't lose your faith. Yo, and nothing's more prettier than getting on your knees in a secret place and giving it to God. And if you don't believe that He hears you, let me tell you, I'm proof and I'm a witness that He hears you. So, you know, God bless you guys.